All right, so today is a very special stream today, and today I just received my very first G Fuel. And which G Fuel did I get? I got the Sour Blue Chug Rug. Wata. Y'all see that? Can you see it? Let me give you guys a little bit of background about me and stimulants. So as a person who goes to the gym a lot, I actually take quite a bit of pre-workout. I literally don't go like a single workout without taking pre-workout. And for those of you that don't know, pre-workouts are pretty much stimulants, and they're designed to keep you awake, to keep you active, to keep you, get your blood flowing. And theoretically speaking, G Fuel is technically a stimulant. That's what it is. It's a stimulant marketed at gamers. Now, I don't think that's a problem because like people take stimulants all the time. But what I do think is problematic is if G Fuel gets in the hands of a lot of young individuals, like people like under 18, and they start taking this every day, isn't that going to be a problem? So for this stream, I'm going to test out my very first G Fuel. I have my cup here. I don't have a G Fuel bottle because, I just don't. I can't afford it. But I have my own shaker cup here. So today I'm going to try out my very first G Fuel. I want to give you guys an in-depth analysis of how I feel about it when it kicks in, what's going through my mind, whether I feel any actual difference, whether this actually works. Now let me actually do a really quick breakdown of what's in this. So it's 25 calories per scoop, 0 grams of fat, 5 grams of carbohydrates, 0 grams of sugar, supposedly, 417% of vitamin C, 50% vitamin E, 75% niacin, 500% B6, and 7,000% of vitamin B12. 7,000% of vitamin B12 in one scoop. Is that normal? 7,000%? Is that good for my kidneys? Supposedly, there's 3 types of complexes in this. You have the energy complex, you have the focus complex, and the antioxidant complex. So energy, I'm assuming, is to keep you awake, keep you pumped, get you. We have the focus complex, which is designed to keep you like tunnel vision, laser focused in your game, help you maybe increase your reaction time, react better. I don't know, but yeah. Antioxidant complex, I'm assuming, is the part that they use to pitch that this is a very healthy drink and that it's not going to do anything bad to you, and it's going to pretty much, it's antioxidants. So I'm going to open it for the first time. Y'all ready? As you can see, the package is not opened up at all. It is completely sealed. And let's try this out. Am I supposed to rip this all the way down? Because it goes into the label. I don't know if that's how it works. It's so hard, bro. Oh, there we go. We got it. We got it. We got it. We got it. It's a half pot. Okay, anyways. Well, that was anticlimactic. Alright, so here it is. I have absolutely no idea where the scoop is. It looks like it is. I'm gonna have to do some digging, chat. Grab the fork, so hopefully we can dig this scoop out. Oh, I feel it. I feel it, yeah. Definitely feel it. Oh, we got it! I don't know if I fill it up to this line or the whole thing. Supposedly, chat says I have to fill it to the very top. So, let me open up my bottle and let's actually test this out. It smells good. I'll tell you that. It smells really good, but does it taste good? I don't know. Oh, that's good stuff. It's pretty foamy at the top, which is not really any surprise because I get the same thing with pre-workout. So it looks very blue, let me say that. It looks very blue. And I think it's time for a taste test. Yeah? Cheers to my very first test. I'm just joking. You know what? It tastes pretty good. It tastes pretty good. I think I could have probably used a little bit more water, but it tastes pretty good. So here, so when I took a sip, you know, there's a little bit of this weird like scent or like taste that you get from it, but at the same time, like it's not a problem at all. Let me actually take another sip, okay? It tastes like candy. It tastes like candy. It's very good. Yes, it tastes like blue Jolly Rancher. Yes, Smack Sam said it perfectly. It tastes like Jolly Rancher, and it's like, it tastes very good. Like I could actually casually sip on this and like enjoy it, even if it wasn't meant for, you know, like G Fuel or gaming. But it tastes really good. Let me tell you guys the time right now. It's 12:13 p.m. where I'm at. Normally, from my experience, stimulants hit me within an hour. So I probably don't expect anything until 1:15 or so, but this tastes like really good. So I think I'm gonna drink a majority of it now and then drink it throughout the stream, and then as time goes on, we're gonna play some Fortnite today. For those of you asking, yes, we're gonna play some Fortnite. I want to know how I feel as time goes on. Did you only buy one tub? Yes, I only bought one tub. I think the tubs, in my opinion, from the website are the best value in terms of quantity per price. I could be wrong, but in terms of like how much you get for the price you pay, tubs are the best option. But if you want to experiment, they do have like package deals where you can get like those like rip openy thingies, and you just pour it into like, you know. For me, I don't really care too much about experimenting. I care more about how does this make me feel. There is about 40 servings in one tub, so I could use this 40 times, assuming I use the maximum scoop. With that being said, this would probably last me about 2 months. It's got roughly 2 months is how long it's going to last me, assuming I take it full scoop every time. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to switch to playing some games. Again, I don't really feel anything right now because it's way too early to say anything. So I am going to switch over to Fortnite. I'll let you guys know throughout my Fortnite gaming session how I feel. I feel fine. Like right now, I feel normal. I feel controllable. So I don't think I'm going to feel anything just yet. But we're going to play some Fortnite, and I will discuss with you guys how I feel throughout the experience.
12 seconds later.
Where the titas at? Ah! Alright, what am I feeling today? What am I feeling today? Wait. Whoa, hold up. Marlon? Marlon with the 10 gifted subs. Let's go. Alright, so it's only been about 10 minutes since I left the little review section, and according to chat, the G Fuel has already kicked in, and I do feel kind of lit, but I don't know if that's because of the G Fuel or because the stream is actually like crazy lit. Like, so it could be a combination of both. Wait till the drop. This is gonna be the last sip, gonna finish this up, and it took me a full hour to sip the entire thing, so it's currently 1:06 p.m. right now. I definitely feel something. I don't know if I'm at my peak, but I definitely feel something. We're gonna carry on with the stream. I finished warming up in creative, and now let's get to some pub matches, all right? Turn it up. Whoa, I think I gotta comment this real quick. I feel a little bit of like clarity. Like, I feel like my mind just opened up. I feel like I've just woken up while already being awake. Oh, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Clip it, chat. Y'all saw it firsthand. Clip it. He's cracked, chat. He's cracked. He's cracked. I get it. Oh, I messed up there. $95 in the head, chat. $95 in the head. On my game. Oh, 2 people left, chat. Should I just W key this guy? Chat, W key the guy in the bottom, yay or nay? Alright, y'all want action? Got out of here, helicopter. Let's go! G Fuel dub, baby! G Fuel dub! So what are my thoughts on it? It has now been at least 4 hours since I took my first sip, and more than 3 hours now since I actually finished the entire drink of mine. I personally enjoy the effects the most in the beginning of the experience. So if I were to have like, hold on, let me whip out paint right here real quick. Took my first sip and it kind of went up like this, started going up. And then once it started going up, like the more I like started to drink it, it started to like steeply go up. It went like this. And this is how I would describe how the G Fuel felt. So in the very beginning, you know, you take your sip, and the more you drink, you start to rise up, and up around like this point right here. I would say probably like this point. This right here. At this point, this intensity, I was kind of like, you know what? I like this, you know? It feels good. It feels amazing. I feel good. And what happened for me was it got to a point where it just kept going up, and I think I took a full scoop, and it felt like it went up. It felt really good. This is my sweet spot, but it kept going up. I think I took a little bit too much, so I know for the second time to lower the dose a bit. And it kind of like around this point right here, I was kind of like, I need to calm down. I need to chill. Like I need to, like, you guys heard me when I was like playing Fortnite. I was like, I need to calm down. I need to breathe. I need to slow it down. I need to like let my heart rate go down, because it did feel a little bit intense. How is it compared to pre-workout? Donald, it's definitely a lot lighter. I'm used to Mr. Hyde. Mr. Hyde has 400 milligrams of caffeine in a full scoop, which I never take. I'll take like a quarter of that, which is around 100. But a full scoop of G Fuel is 150 milligrams of caffeine. So I would say that this does feel like safer though. Like when I'm on pre-workout and I take too much, I'm like, oh shit, I need to sit down. I need to like chill. Like I actually need to chill. I need to like stop doing an exercise and just let myself cool down a bit. But this one, like, it got to that point where I need to chill, but it was definitely not like crazy. Like I wasn't like paranoid. I wasn't having a bad experience. It was still manageable and good. Would I recommend this product? For those of you who actually feel a difference from stimulants, I highly recommend that this is actually a good product. It works. It is not strong enough for you to panic. I took a full heaping scoop. It's good enough for you to not panic. I do, however, I do have experience from like pre-workout, so there's a good chance that my like tolerance for caffeine is a little bit higher than normal people. But I do have a lot of experience with pre-workout. You get like servings from it. Yes, you get 40 servings from it. So I took one full serving from it, and in the future I'm gonna take a little bit less than a full serving size. So I would definitely not take a full scoop. I wouldn't take a full scoop. You can get your value and take like half a scoop. For a majority of you could probably get your value's worth and take half a scoop. And yes, you should do that because one, it gives you so much more servings, and two, it saves you money, and three, you don't get this like overboard, like super awake, can't rest vibe. So do I recommend G Fuel? Definitely recommend it. The flavor is very good. I could literally sip on this all day if it was like safe for me to sip on it all day. I would sip on this all day. So for energy, I actually did feel my heartbeat raise, and I was very like alive. I definitely felt awake and not as like, you know, I felt like, whoa, like I feel it. So energy definitely works. Focus. So focus is like an interesting one because focus is very subjective. Like to some people, it's being able to tunnel vision into one thing. For other people, it's like the accuracy of how your reticle is moving. For other people, it's like the speed of your reaction time. So in my opinion, I felt it the most in tunnel visioning myself to what I need to do. So I don't really notice a difference in reaction time. I don't really notice a difference in terms of like the speed of like the accuracy of my reticle, like where I'm aiming on the screen. But I definitely feel a difference in like, if I want to focus on this one thing, I'm going to focus on it. Like there was a point where I was gaming, I'm like, oh yeah, I have a chat to talk to. And then that was just the nature of me taking G Fuel and feeling its effects of focus. So focus definitely works. The third complex is antioxidant complex. I mean, I can't really make a comment on this because I can't tell you guys whether that's making an actual effect on me or not. But let's just hope that it does what it's supposed to do, and it's actually, you know, in a sense good for you. It does still have like taurine, citrulline malate. It still has acetyl carnitine. Still has tyrosine. So it's still like it's still like the very same chemicals as energy drinks. So I don't think this is like revolutionary in any way. If anything, what I think about G Fuel is they have perfect marketing. Why? Because gamers are buying this. But I think you could get just the exact same effect if you took either a pre-workout or an energy drink. But it sounds cooler to take G Fuel because it's designed for gaming. You know what I mean? So for the most part, I would recommend it. It even says dietary supplements. I don't know what they're like trying to imply with that, like whether people should do this and like try to lose weight on it, but it says dietary supplement, so I don't know how to feel about that. Would I take this in the future? Me personally, yes, I would take this in the future. I would actually, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, there's a good chance I'm gonna get in the habit of taking this all the time before stream, and I might get to a point where I can't go a stream without taking this. There's a good chance that's gonna happen because I have that personality with working out and pre-workout. That's just because of my personality. I like to be like the maximum, like I want to perform at my maximum capabilities, and I do actually think this makes a difference. Another thing that I would add is, you know, like I'm definitely still on it right now, and you know, because of how accurate and how focused I am with making this speech, like I'm very like right now I'm impressed with myself with how good I'm carrying out this review and how good I'm wording myself, and that's definitely a result of me being on this G Fuel. So it definitely works. Would I recommend it? Again, yes, I would recommend G Fuel. Get a flavor you like. You'll have to experiment, but it definitely works. I'm definitely not in the peak anymore, but highly recommend this. It's great. Do you guys have any questions for G Fuel? Like my opinions on G Fuel. Do you guys have any questions? Just tuned in, man. Did you notice a gaming improvement? I did notice a gaming improvement, King. It definitely made the game more hype. Like I was like, but I wouldn't say that it turned me into like a really cracked, like crazy good player. Like it doesn't change anything. Is it really sour? I would say it's actually fairly sour. Like it's actually pretty sour. It's not sour to the point where you won't like it, but it's definitely sour. Like I was actually like, the price. Okay, let's talk about price. Price is okay. If you're gonna buy this like with no sale, if you're not gonna buy this on a sale, don't buy it. Like I really don't think the price is worth it if you buy this not on a sale. One, you should always have like a BOGO sale to use this with, or like a buy one get one, or like a special 50% off. But aside from that, I don't think this is worth regular price. If you're a person who needs to take a full scoop to experience this, not worth it. If you're a person who can experience this like very well on half a scoop, it's super worth it. Put that into perspective too. So if you're like a lightweight and you can handle like a little bit, if you can handle less than a full scoop of this, I think it's definitely worth it. If you are super heavy and you need like a punch, don't get this. Not worth it at all. Am I trying to get sponsored by them? So Asa, I'm gonna be honest. Like I think G Fuel is a great brand. They're really great guys. They definitely have their name out there. I didn't want to make a speculation about whether I want to get sponsored by them until I tried it. So before this, I didn't really care. But coming up after, I think, you know what? I would be down. I would be down to get sponsored by G Fuel. G Fuel, if you're watching this, you know, hit it up. Because I can convince 1 million people to buy this thing. Would you ever think this would be bad for young growing teens? If you're under 13, I don't recommend you take this. It's okay if you try it. But here's the thing, if you ask your mom to buy you this, there's a good chance as a 13-year-old you're gonna take this every day, and I know you'll want to take it every day. It has a lot for a young person. It has a lot of stimulants in it, so don't take this if you're young. There's a lot of stimulants in this. If I were to compare this to pre-workout, like if you take a full scoop of pre-workout, especially if it's Mr. Hyde, pre-workout is gonna look something like this. Okay, pre-workout's like whoopa, 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 whoop. You can't even see it anymore. And then it's more like pre-workout is more like that. That's pre-workout. Okay, let's just pretend we're extending this graph. Okay, it's too soon for me to say I'm crashing with G Fuel. I assume G Fuel will look something like this. If you go under this line, it means you're crashing. But with pre-workout, I have some days where I go like this. Like it'll go like this. This is pre-workout sometimes. So this time, if it dips below this line, that's crashing. Beautiful graph. Thank you. I have the best skills. I know. Pre-workout, like I crash. Like there's times I feel depressed after pre-workout, which is not good. And if you ever experienced that, definitely cut back on pre-workout. But that's only when I'm finished with my pre-workout. It's not like a general thing. But for this G Fuel, I imagine it to be a little lighter, but not to like the extreme. When I take pre-workout, do I take a full scoop? I actually take less than half when I take a full scoop. We're talking like 400 milligrams of caffeine. With G Fuel, a scoop is 150 milligrams of caffeine. If I take less than half, I'm taking less than 200 milligrams for sure. Hopefully. And with G Fuel, I took a full, so I definitely consumed 150 milligrams or maybe more. So I'd say my goal was to try to replicate what I normally take with pre-workout, but I don't take my pre-workout like full. If I take my pre-workout full, I'm gonna like, do you ever take caffeine pills? How would you rate that compared to pre-workout and G Fuel? With caffeine pills, I don't really like caffeine pills. I used to take them. Caffeine pills is kind of like, it feels like empty energy. I don't really know how to explain it, but when you take caffeine pills and you strictly have caffeine, I feel the energy, but it's kind of like, it's not really like focus. It's not really like, my mood doesn't change at all. I just feel like unnecessary energy. So I don't recommend caffeine pills, but if caffeine pills is your thing, do your thing. Oh, you know what? You can make a proper assessment until you do a shotgun like you did pre-workout. That's true, John, because I am a shotgunner when I take pre-workout. That's whole different. So what do I mean by shotgun? When I take my pre-workout, I shotgun my pre-workout. So if I have the scoop right in front of me with my like less than half amount, what I do is I put the entire like scoop, like no water, put the scoop in my mouth, and then I just water it down. And that's how I normally take my pre-workout. Why do I do that? One, it's immediate effects, like all the contents hit you at the same time. It's not spread out over time. Two, it gives you like a higher peak, but at the same time, it'll give you like a quicker crash because you're not spreading it out, right? So when I take pre-workout, I normally shotgun it. Maybe tomorrow, we'll shotgun this to give it a try, see what happens. All right, guys, that is my review on G Fuel. Again, here is your look at it. I will make another YouTube video about this, but instead I'm gonna do it shotgunning the G Fuel, which means to take it all in one go. So that's going to be another video, but other than that, thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure to subscribe, and if you're not already, or if you haven't already, like the video, drop a comment, it would help me out, and even better, come by to my Twitch streams, because you get to experience this with all my viewers live. And it's completely interactive. I'm there Monday to Fridays. As of right now, I stream from around 11 o'clock in the morning, PST, and that's the place to find me. Other than that, tomorrow, we go at it again.